We're going to get started.
Welcome.
Welcome. I'm Kelsey Snell. I'm a congressional reporter at the Washington Post.
I'm Clint Yates. I'm a loudmouth at ESPN and WTOP.
And we're going to be your hosts tonight. We're going to start things off with the national anthem. We'd like to have the Capitol Hill Chorale join us up here. We've got Jess Estepa from USA Today, Gabby Levy from U.S. News and World Report, and Jenny Wayman, the musicology instructor at the University of Maryland.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Thank you so much.
That was strong.
That was great.
I'm a fan of that.
So we're here to watch a bunch of adults in a spelling bee, a bunch of journalists and a bunch of politicians who pretty much uniformly told us that they are embarrassed or terrified to be doing this.
Have you been on the stage before?
In general?
No, have you done this? I've done this before,
He has, I have not.
which is why I'm doing this role now.
I've been a
There's more
spectator and I
pressure.
can say it's great. The bar is open the whole time. You enjoy that. We're not going to be offended if you get up and need another drink. You'll be better spectators.
So here's the deal. Most of you in here, or many of you in here, are journalists, and for the politicians who don't know what journalists do during the day, you sit on G-Chat all day and you talk with your friends.
Right.
So how we figured out what we were going to talk about in this opening bit is we G-chatted and tried to make each other laugh. So
Right.
that's
About
what happened.
80% of my social life is tiny, tiny bubbles on G-Chat or texting.
You know what I'm talking about if you actually sit at a desk all day. That's what it's about.
And refreshing Twitter.
This is true, which leads to an interesting point, which is that Twitter made a major announcement today that is going to change all of your lives whether you like it or not. Some of you in here, I don't know how big deals you are on Capitol Hill, but Twitter announced today that they're going to be extending, I guess doubling, the limit of characters you can write with to 280.
So now all of your
You
hot
seem
takes...
excited about
Yeah.
that. I'm not.
Now, see, I thought that this was available to anybody, but Clinton points out that this is only available to some special people. And I'm pretty sure that's you and not me.
Yeah, well, you know, that's possible. That is possible, but there are certain other people that we are wondering if they will have their stuff expanded to. So let's just go over some of the things we talked about today. We're not going to read you all of our G-Chat because that is what we like to call confidential material.
Private. We trust in Google to keep it confidential, right?
Saudi Arabia letting women drive now. Very cool for them. Very awkward that they are the most progressive country in the world on the day. That is very interesting, but good for them. That is a very good thing. And news from your side of the aisle, if you will.
Yeah, I think for us in Congress, it was really important to find out that Peyton Manning may finally become a senator.
Very excited
Either him
about
or
this.
Dolly Parton.
Very excited about this.
This great state of Tennessee has, notable luminaries.
Who's the guy who's gone? I don't know who these
Senator
people
Bob
are, so
Corker
you
is
have to-
retiring, and so the race is on. There are plenty of people in their congressional delegation who could run. My money is on Peyton Manning.
How long has Corker been there?
I believe since 2006, but don't put me on the spot.
Okay.
Yeah.
Peyton Manning, would you vote for
Not
Peyton
a-
Manning?
Oh.
Hey now, already.
Story though is I'm pretty sure that most of the people in Tennessee and Indiana, people from Indiana would drive to Tennessee
That's true.
to vote for Peyton Manning.
Peyton Manning went to Tennessee as a volunteer, pretty good quarterback there. I would probably think that the Dwayne Johnson, LeBron James ticket is going to beat the Dolly Parton, Peyton Manning ticket. But that's just me.
Hey, I'm looking forward to the CNN debate.
Also, very interesting fact, North Korea working with the Republicans. Just going to leave that one there. just saying that.
You know.
Interesting factor. Just want everybody to know that.
Yeah, we're also looking forward to Kid Rock for Senate. He's
I'm
running
so
in the
looking
state
forward to
of
this.
Michigan. Yeah, it's going to be quite the celebrity ticket.
The Ba with the Ba caucus. I actually wrote that
can't do
in the
any better
G
than
chat,
that.
and I didn't laugh
He did.
in the G chat.
He was proud of his joke.
But I laugh now, and now
I changed the subject.
I'm sort of embarrassed. Would you vote for Kid Rock? Don't answer that. All right. What else did we talk about?
What did we talk about? Oh, we talked a whole lot actually about this whole Twitter thing because now we're gonna have the situation where anybody can have a threaded hot take in the double length format. So
This is not what we need.
we need, but I'm actually really upset, as somebody pointed out, we won't have Chuck Grassley not able to spell out full words anymore. It'll just be presumed, we'll actually have to hear him tell the story of that deer he killed.
What it just means, though, is that my mentions are going to be full of people saying twice as much stupid stuff as they already do. I don't like
We're
that.
gonna get all of the 280 count threats.
I don't know that I want that, though. Would you raise your hands if you would rather, like if you had it for yourself, would you rather have more characters?
No.
Thank you. You know what?
You gotta add
I
it.
like this class.
You gotta edit.
That is cool.
So we have spellers coming up the stage shortly here, but to begin with, we are going to do a champion spell off, and I'll let Clinton explain what that is.
I don't really know what it is, but I guess it's right here. All right, so.
We have a highlighted page that
know.
reminds us of what we're supposed to do.
Okay. I'm going to intro these people now.
Yeah.
Art Swift, managing editor of Gallup.com, and he won this bad boy last year, by the way.
Let's give him a round of applause. Art, where are you?
I remember, because I was here. Hi, Art. Yeah, the
Come on
blocking
up.
is
Here. And he's competing again.
Ananya Benet, 7th grader from Fresno, shout out to the Valley, winner of the 2017 Scripps National Spelling.
Come on up.
How are you?
Hi there. Welcome. Are you ready? Okay. So the way this is going to work, just so you're prepared, is each speller will have 3 minutes to spell as many words as they can off the word list prepared by Scripps. We're looking to our good friend Jacques Bailey.
Round of applause for Dr. Jacques, by the way.
Yes, please. We couldn't. I'm so sorry. We should have done that at the beginning.
No, we're here. He's the coolest guy here. End of story. This is not up for debate.
Yes.
Just so we know.
And a huge thank you to our friends at Scripps who are here to help us with this. Art will go first. Okay. And the clock will start when Dr. Jacques reads the first word. Finish the rules?
Oh, and at the end of each round, Scripps will announce how many words were spelled correctly.
You guys ready? You sure?
Dr. Jacques, we good?
Ready, Dr. Jacques?
Let's do this. Okay.
I think I'm as ready as I can be, yeah. Welcome.
Okay, here we go.
Okay.
Figurative.
Figurative.
Commemoration.
Commemoration.
Acrostic.
Acrostic.
Symmetrical.
Symmmetrical.
Censorious.
Censorious.
Humus.
Can you repeat that? I'm sorry.
Humus.
Humus. Huh?
Bromeliad. Bromeliad.
Bromeliad. Bromeliad.
Pabulum.
Pabulum.
Indubitable.
Indubitable.
Vicissitude.
Vicissitude.
Frenular.
One more time, sorry.
Frenular.
Frenular. Frenular.
Pachinko.
Like the boxer. Pachinko.
Zanzibari.
Now we're just getting strange. Zanzibari.
Ryant.
One more time. Sorry.
Ryant.
Ryant. Ryant.
Tetramerous.
Tatromous. Yeah.
Nummery.
Numbery. Oh, starting to get a bunch wrong.
Tagliatelle.
Tagliatelle.
Haropo.
Haropo.
Ballroom dance of Venezuela.
Oh, okay. Time. Good.
Art Swift had 14 correct. Ready, Ananya?
Yes.
Grandiose.
Grandiose.
Accommodation.
Accommodation.
Soporific.
Soporific.
Histrionics.
Histrionics.
Misconception.
Misconception.
Metamorphose.
Metamorphose.
Dianthus.
Dianthus.
Vecturist.
Can you please repeat the word?
Vecturist.
Vecturist.
Idiopathic.
Idiopathic.
Blasphemy.
Blasphemy.
Taxonomically.
Taxonomically.
Gelastic.
Gelastic.
Diplodocus.
Diplodocus.
Pilaster.
Pilaster.
Oviparous.
Oviparous.
Nimbostratus.
Nimbostratus.
Percatelli.
Perciatelli.
Wapango.
Huapango.
Gaia Scutus.
Can you please repeat that?
Gaia Scutus.
Can you repeat again?
Gaia Scutus.
Gyascutus.
Chromatin.
Chromatin.
Hydrargyrum.
Hydrargyrum.
Xebec.
Xebec.
Nemial. Nemial.
Nemial.
Nemial.
Cnemial.
Narcohypnia.
NARCOHYPNIA.
That's 24 correct.
We have a clear winner who spelled words that I don't know. I'm not going to tell you which ones I didn't know, but
In the words of our esteemed colleagues, stop the hammering. Very good job.
And we have for you a special prize. It is a mug from the National Press Club. Yay! Just what everybody always wanted. If you want to follow us to the table afterwards, and we'll bring that to you. And Clinton's going to announce the next round.
On stage now, joining us is Andrea Snyder Edney of Bloomberg, Vice President of the National Press Club, to welcome our guests to the building.
All right.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the National Press Club. I'm Andrea Snyder Edney. I'm on the breaking news desk at Bloomberg News, and I'm vice president of the club. It's so great to see everyone here tonight. It's so great to see lawmakers coming together with journalists for an event that's fun and competitive, and that gives everybody a chance to get a drink together afterwards, all while supporting the National Press Club Journalism Institute. For those of you who don't already know, the Institute is the nonprofit affiliate of the National Press Club and does a lot of important work, including promoting press freedoms, offering professional development programs for journalists, and supporting scholarships for the young people who choose to enter our profession. It is a beacon for journalistic credibility and integrity around the world. On behalf of the National Press Club Journalism Institute, I'd like to extend thanks to the sponsors of this evening. They are Cisco, CQ Roll Call, the National Beer Wholesalers Association, Dunbar Armored, and Wiener Public News. Also, I have been asked by the organizers to remind everyone that there is a raffle that's going to be going all night. There are going to be drawings all evening. It's $5 for one ticket, $10 for three, and the big prize of the evening is a Nickelback album. Personally signed by Ben Sass. Yeah. You can buy the raffle tickets in the hallway. I'm sure you all saw them when you came in. Also, if you're hungry afterwards, please drop by the Fourth Estate restaurant. So thank you again for coming. I know it's going to be a great evening, and without further ado, I'm handing the mic back to our hosts, Clint and Kelsey.
All right, thank you, Andrea. We are going to start off by getting
Get
things
this thing started.
started.
All right, with enough shtick. All right, it's time
We're tired of hearing about
for
it.
the hard part, which is, once again, why I'm not doing this anymore.
I am going to be introducing our lawmakers. We're going to go one at a time, starting with Rep. Don Beyer coming to the stage. He's a Virginia Democrat and a 2015 NPC Spelling Bee champion. Welcome, Congressman. How are you? Up next, we have Rep. Susan Bonamici. She's an Oregon Democrat who tells us she can spell the name of the first person she kissed, but she didn't tell us what his name was. Welcome. Next up, we have Rep. Ted Deutsch. He's a Florida Democrat. He tells us in our questionnaire that he once went on a deli-to-deli tour with Alan Dershowitz, Larry David, Elliot Engel, and Howard Berman and Henry Waxman. True.
Amazing.
Up next, Congresswoman Virginia Fox, North Carolina Republican. Join us on the stage, Congresswoman. My favorite fact about Congresswoman Fox is I see her in the Capitol giving personal tours to constituents on a pretty daily basis. Up next, we have Rep. Doug Lamborn, Colorado Republican. This This is his first time on the stage, and he is prepared to slay. Up next, we have Rep. Scott Peters, California Democrat, who in his questionnaire told us that if he could pick a place to die, it would be right here, just before the spelling bee.
That's a good answer.
I know. And up last, we have Congressman Jamie Raskin from Maryland. When we asked him if he had to choose between a puppy, a kitten, a piglet, or an adult bat, he picked a puppy that looks like a piglet.
To be clear, we gave a bunch of weird questions to all these people so
Oh,
we
yeah.
had something to say, and that's where all these fun facts come from. All right, time for the press. First up, Todd Gilman, Washington Bureau Chief, Dallas Morning News.
Woo.
Didn't fill out the questionnaire from what I understand. How you doing, Todd? Following that, Hadass Gold, reporter for CNN. When asked if she would take pizza or a burrito, one word, pizza burrito.
Good answer.
Very good answer. Coming up, Sunmin Kim of Politico, a reporter. When asked if a hot dog is a sandwich, she answered correctly. Definitely not. Coming up after that, my man Van Newkirk, writer for The Atlantic. What's up, Playboy? On the same question, he had actually a better answer. Is a hot dog a sandwich? No, it's a taco.
Yeah. Ready taco.
After that, Alexandra Petrie, columnist for the Washington Post and one of the funniest people on earth. What was the last thing you stole? Was one of the questions we asked.
One that
She
most
was
people didn't answer.
Very honest and said she took her friend Sarah's Netflix passwords. That is a good one. After that, we've got Jonathan Salant, former NPC president, Washington correspondent for NJ Advanced Media, and stalwart of the Metropolitan Media Softball League, which I play in as well. When asked about a puppy, a kitten, a piglet, or an adult bat, he wrote a kitten unless it's an adult softball bat. So that's what we were happening. And of course, last we have our Swift.
We've already met.
He's already here.
He was smoked in the last round.
Reigning champ, managing editor of Gallup.com, and he had the right answer to the question knock knock, which is who's there? Very well played.
Well done.
All right.
All right, so before we get started, we want to invite the team from Scripps here to come to the stage and give us an explanation of the rules. Are you guys ready? Got your
luck,
game
y'all.
faces on. Good luck. We'll be back here after. Oh yeah, we'll be back after the second round for the first raffle prize.
Hi everyone, I'm Paige Kimball with Scripps, and joining me here is Ananya, who was just amazing. As Clinton said, there's already been enough shtick, and we want to get things underway. So Ananya and I just have a quick plan here, and that's for Ananya to give our contestants 3 pieces of advice.
I'm just going to remind you of 3 things. First, make sure you listen to the word carefully. If you're not sure, you can ask the pronouncer to repeat the word. Second, the questions you can ask are the definition, the sentence, to repeat the word, language of origin, part of speech, and alternate pronunciations. Last of all, if there's no backspace in a spelling bee. But unlike a real spelling bee, you don't get out the first time you miss a word. You have one chance and one more round, and then if you spell again the next time, then there's no hope. And those are my 3 things.
Great job. Good job. We can go back to us.
Okay, we're ready for our first speller. Let's see. So the first speller is Representative Byer. What did the cell say to his sister when she stepped on his foot? Mitosis.
Mitosis. M-I-T-O-S-I-S. Mitosis.
Next speller, Todd Gilman. What did the buffalo say when his child went to college? Bison.
All right, just for the heck of it, can you use that in a sentence, please?
I just did.
Bison, B-I-S-O-N.
Correct.
Representative Bonamici. Did you hear about the restaurant on the moon? Great food, no atmosphere. Atmosphere.
Atmosphere, A-T-M-O-S-P-H-E-R-E.
Wise choice. These giant squid jokes are crocking me up. Crockin'.
Yeah, see, that's not fair.
It's
Definition, please.
It's a fabulous Scandinavian sea monster.
Alternate pronunciations.
There's just Kraken. It might be from giant squid sightings.
Oh, origin?
It's from Norwegian.
My Spanish is not helping in this situation. Kraken. Here goes nothing. K-R-A-K-I-N?
Kraken is spelled K-R-A-K-E-N.
Oh.
Representative Deutsch.
Yeah, before you ask the riddle, there was that plug for the raffle tickets. Who's selling those? I'm trying to help out the National Press Club. Where are
I
those?
think they're outside at the
Outside?
table outside.
I would recommend, at some point, they should just come in and work the rows.
Good idea.
Make these people feel guilty. And,
Good
yeah,
idea.
okay.
So
You're welcome.
It's kind of hard to explain puns to a kleptomaniac because they keep taking things literally.
Yeah, kleptomaniac?
Kleptomaniac.
Literally? Right. Kleptomaniac, K-L-E-P-T-O-M-A-N-I-A-C.
Correct.
Sungmin Kim. What does a nosy pepper do? Get jalapeno business.
So it's jalapeno?
Jalapeno.
Okay. Jalapeno.
Correct.
Did you hear about the new corduroy pillows? They're making headlines everywhere.
The corduroy pillow?
Yeah, corduroy. Corduroy is your word.
C-O-R-D-U-R-O-Y.
Correct.
What do you call dangerous precipitation? Ooh. A rain of terror.
So is it reign of terror or precipitation?
Precipitation.
Okay. Precipitation. P-R-E-C-I P I T-A-T-I-O-N.
Oh, this one is kind of bad. What do you call a dinosaur with an extensive vocabulary? A thesaurus.
A what?
Thesaurus.
Thesaurus. Could you use it in a sentence, please?
Sure. I used a thesaurus to find a synonym for a thesaurus.
Thesaurus.
Howdy.
Hello.
So what's the difference between ignorance and apathy?
I don't know, man.
And I don't care.
Oh, this is great. Is it ignorance or
So
apathy?
your word is ignorance.
IGNORANCE. Correct.
Howdy. Did you know that claustrophobic people are more productive at thinking out of the box?
B-O-X, box. You want me to spell claustrophobic?
It's up to the judges.
What do you think?
You gonna give me a box?
Yeah. Claustrophobic.
Oh, she's being hard on me. C-L-A-U-S-T-R-O-P-H-O-B-I-C.
Correct.
Good evening, Dr. Bailey.
Howdy.
When you cover the spelling bee, that's all the contestants say that first. Try to suck up to him, give you an easy word to spell. Doesn't always work.
So my son is always trying to annoy me with bird puns, but I've realized that toucan play at that game. Toucan.
Toucan. T-O-U-C-A-N.
Correct.
So my first job was actually working at an orange juice factory, but I got canned because I couldn't concentrate. Concentrate.
Concentrate. C-O-N-C-E-N-T-R-A-T-E. Concentrate.
Howdy again.
Howdy.
Did you hear about that pessimist who hated German sausage? He always feared the worst. Worst.
Worst, okay. Definition, please.
Highly seasoned, finely divided meat that is stuffed in casings, which are tied shut at both ends to form a single cylindrical unit, or at intervals to form links, and is used either fresh or cured.
That worst, okay. W-U-R-S-T, worst.
Correct.
So at the end of round one, the score is press 6, politicians 7. That's the end of the bad jokes. This round's theme is words featured in Hamilton. Ooh. And I'm sorry, I can't rap, so. Bursar or bursar?
Bursar, B-U-R-S-A-R.
Correct.
Harem or harem?
Harem, Harem.
Manumission.
Origin, please.
Manumission is originally a Latin word that passed through French before becoming English.
Can you please use it in a sentence?
A bunch of revolutionary manumission abolitionists. Give me a position. Show me where the ammunition is.
Is there an alternative pronunciation?
Just the one. Manumission.
Manumission.
Quagmire.
Okay. Quagmire.
Battalion.
Could you use that in a rap?
It'll be kind of lame coming from me, but. And when push comes to shove, I will send a fully armed battalion to remind you of my love.
Thanks. Battalion, Battalion. Ttallion.
Second time was right. In loco parentis.
Are you serious?
I am indeed. In loco parentis means in the place of a parent.
That's not a word.
As in, yo, I'm a tailor's apprentice, and I got y'all knuckleheads in loco parentis.
What is the origin, the language of origin?
It's from Latin.
Can you say it again?
In loco parentis.
Alternate pronunciation?
There's just the one in the dictionary.
ENLOCOPARENTIS.
In loco parentis is spelled INLOCOPARENTIS.
That's not a word.
Thanks, Don.
Hello. Ready? Correspondence. This is a singular noun.
Singular noun.
Yes.
Correspondent. You said correspondent?
Correspondence.
You said singular noun.
Yeah.
Well, there are two ways I should have asked you to use it in a sentence, because it could be correspondence. Depends on what meaning. I should have asked you to use it in a sentence.
That's it. The judges have to decide here. Tanya,
Okay.
All right.
Bayonet.
Bayonet. BAYONET. Bayonet.
Homilies.
HOMILIES.
Correct.
Camaraderie.
Camaraderie. All right, I want to hear you do the rap part, so I'm just going to ask for that.
I stay at work with Hamilton. We write essays against slavery, and every day is a test of our camaraderie and bravery.
CAMARADERIE.
Correct.
Caribbean or Caribbean?
Can you rap that for me?
No.
Yeah, come on, man.
As a kid in the Caribbean, I wished for a war. I knew that I was poor. I knew it was the only way to rise up.
CARRIBEAN, Caribbean. Dang. Thomas Jefferson's going home.
Caribbean is spelled CARIBBEAN.
Am I the only one thinking we were doing Hamilton, New York?
Mediocrities.
Mediocrities, is that a plural word?
It's a plural noun meaning moderate abilities or values.
Mediocrities. MEDIOCRATIES.
Mediocrities is spelled MEDIOCRITIES.
But by the way, do you know how to spell fox as in Virginia Fox?
I have it right here, so I'd be cheating.
Don't mess with our bipartisan team. Okay? So,
Ascendancy.
Ascendancy. ASCENDANCY. Ascendancy.
So this word has a homonym, so I'll have to give you the definition.
Okay.
Imminent. This means ready to take place, happening, or likely to happen very soon, impending, imminent.
Can you say the word one more time?
Imminent.
IMMINENT.
Correct.
At the end of round 2, the score is press 11, politicians 12.
Dicey situations that round, just to be clear. All right, first raffle prize. Excuse me while I open this envelope. What? Do I not? I don't know. Wait, what? Oh, there we go. I thought it was in here. All right, pull the first one out. Sorry. I was seeing it's not so good. Do I read all the numbers or the last three? 520479. It's a $25 gift card to Duke's Grocery on 17th Street Northwest. Special thanks to co-owner Daniel Kramer for the donation. That's a fun joint, by the by. Sidebar, we're here for these raps anytime you need somebody to do that. So. All right, next we have $30 towards the fast casual eatery Honey Grow, 2 locations in the DC area, Chinatown and Pentagon City. You like how I grabbed that blindly while I was still reading. Thank you, Courtney Cohen, for the donation. The number is 520577. Yo, do you, Kelsey has it, yeah. Thank you. I'm done being awkward now.
The third round theme is tipsy words.
Tipsy.
Prosecco.
Prosecco. Prosecco.
Beer. B-E-E. Oh, we don't get to choose our own.
Appletini.
I'd like to hear you use that in a sentence, please.
Harold wondered if the appletini he was sipping was just as likely to keep the doctor away as the Granny Smith he had eaten at lunch.
Appletini. A-P-P-L-E-T-I-N-I.
Correct.
Daiquiri or daiquiri?
Daiquiri. Could you please use that in a sentence?
In retrospect, Gloria had to admit that her pairing of daiquiri and General Tso's chicken probably wasn't her tastiest culinary adventure, but it was her most memorable one.
What is the origin of the word, please?
Daiquiri is from a Cuban geographical name.
D-A-C-Q-U-A-R-I. Oh.
Daiquiri is spelled D-A-I-Q-U-I-R-I. Julep.
Julep. J-U-L-E-P. Julep.
Please don't be absinthe. Please don't be absinthe.
Gimlet.
Gimlet. G-I-M-L-E-T. Gimlet.
Ouzo.
Can you say that again, please?
Ouzo.
Can you use it in a sentence?
Tula's future in-laws enjoyed the ouzo she served perhaps just a little too much.
What is the language of origin?
It's from Greek.
Greek. Uzio.
Oh, say it again.
Uzio.
No, listen to Dr. Bailey.
No, she spelled it. That's the spell.
Oh, okay. So fast.
Sorry. I'm sorry.
I'm definitely out of my league on this. I don't drink.
Sangria.
Sangria. S-A-N-G-R-I-A.
Correct.
Mimosa or mimosa?
M-I-M-O-S-A. Mimosa.
Sambuca.
The language of origin, please.
It came to English from Italian, which took it from Latin. Sambuca, sambuca.
Can you spell it, please? Okay, here's a wild guess. S-A-M-B-U-C-C-A.
So close. We'll get it.
Yeah. He's still in, yeah.
Sambuca is spelled S-A-M-B-U-C-A. Ready?
Ready.
Advocat.
Advocat.
Yes.
Can you use that in a sentence, please?
I certainly can. Frances had her first taste of advocaat on a visit to Amsterdam.
All right. Ooh. Is it from Dutch?
It went from Latin to Dutch, yes.
But like how Dutch? Because they throw some J's and K's in weird places, man. Is it advocaat or like advocaat?
Advocaat.
Oh boy, okay. ADVOKAAT? Nope.
Advocaat is spelled ADVOCAAT.
That's not Gimlet. That's not right.
Wassail.
Wassail. Is that German?
It's from a word that went from Old Norse to English.
Wassail. You say it again?
Wassail. It's a lot like glug, only different.
Wassail. EL. Yeah.
Wassail is spelled WASSAIL.
okay.
It's still ringing.
Beaujolais.
Beaujolais. It's language of origin?
It's from a French geographical word.
Beaujolais. Bougelois.
Big one. Beaujolais is spelled BEAUJOLAIS.
They got the IS.
I should tell you, I'm with Virginia Fox. I am an abstemious, teetotaling prohibitionist.
Okay.
So this is not my round. I'm interested in which big liquor interest sponsored this category.
Pinot Grigio.
Is that one word or two words? Is it?
It's a two-word entry.
It's a two-word answer? And I got to do both of those words. For 2 points? Okay. All right. Pinot Grigio, language of origin, is it French or Italian?
It's from a Latin-derived French word and an Italian word.
One is French and one's Italian. Okay. Pinot Grigio. I'm going to go with P-I-N-O-T for my French word. And Grigio, G-R-I-G-I-O-T. No?
Pinot Grigio.
Oh, no, T.
P-I-N-O-T-G-R-I-G-I-O.
I stuck with the French. They went Italian. All right. All right.
Kirsch.
Can you define that, please?
Kirsch is a dry, colorless brandy made in the Black Forest region of Germany, in Alsace, France, and in Switzerland that is distilled from the fermented juice of cherries and has a bitter almond flavor derived from ground cherry pits. Kirsch.
And what is the language of origin?
It's from an originally German word. It's great with fruit.
Kirsch. K-Y-R-S-C-H.
So close. K-I-R-S-C-H. At the end of round 3, the score is press 14, politicians 15. The theme of this round is catchy words from newspaper titles. Avalanche.
Avalanche. A-V-A-L-A-N-C-H-E. Avalanche.
Epitaph.
Can you repeat that?
Epitaph. As in, Corey was not surprised to learn that the town of Sleepy Hollow had a newspaper called the Tombstone Epitaph.
Epitaph. E-P-I-T-A-P-H.
Hippogriff.
Could you please use that in a sentence?
The egregious hippogriff only employed writers who could identify both names of the hippogriff from Harry Potter.
Language of origin, please.
This originally Greek word passed through Latin, then Italian, then French before becoming English.
Is there an alternative pronunciation?
There's just the one, hippogriff.
Could you please repeat it?
Hippogriff.
Hippogriff?
Hippogriff.
H-I-P-P-A-G-R-A-F-F? Oh.
Hippogriff is spelled H-I-P-P-O-G-R-I-F-F. Repository.
Definition, please.
A place, room, or container where something is kept or stored. Repository.
R-E-P-O-S-I-T-O-R-Y. Correct.
You know, the daily newspaper in my wife's hometown is the Canton Repository. Anybody? Canton? All right. There. We're politicians. We can't help ourselves.
Mosquito.
Mosquito. Mosquito. M-O-S-Q-U-I-T-O. Mosquito.
Correct.
All right.
Vindicator.
Vindicator. Language of origin.
Originally Latin.
Originally Latin.
As in, the Youngstown Vindicator was the only newspaper to get an exclusive interview with the 2017 Scripps National Spelling Bee champion, Ananya Vinay.
V-I-N-D-I-C-A-T-O-R. Vindicator.
Anaconda.
Anaconda. You want to use it in a sentence, please?
In an effort. In an effort to earn some pocket money, Beth took a job distributing the Anaconda Standard on Sundays.
A-N-A-C-O-N-D-A.
Correct.
Intelligencer.
Intelligencer. Intelligencer.
Porcupine.
And before I say anything, my daughter writes for the Daily Boomerang, which is in Laramie, Wyoming. Porcupine.
Yes.
This word has a homonym, so I'll define it. Current. This current means newspaper. It's obsolete except in names of newspapers.
Can you put that in a sentence?
Sure. Tyler was thrilled to learn that she had been offered the position of editor-in-chief at the Hartford Courant.
Courant.
Picayune.
Picayune. Picayune.
Yep.
All right, guys, it's time for another round of 2 raffle pulls. Here we go. Next prize is a $40 gift card from Pie Pizzeria. Pie Pizzeria recently gave out, let's pull. Free pizzas to journalists after one of their own, The Guardian's Ben Jacobs, was body slammed by a congressional candidate. Thanks, Pie, for their donation. All right. Ben Jacobs was not able to join us today because he's covering the Alabama Senate race. So let's give a hand for Ben. All right, here we go. It is 520522. Oh, so many sad people. Nothing? Did somebody leave? Wait, yes, there we go. We have somebody. We have a winner. Come on up here. All right. Here we go. Next up. Next prize is a $50 gift card to Glover Park favorite Town Hall. Thanks to Anthony Haselius with Linda Ross Associates for securing the donation. Here we go. All right. It is 520493. All right. Come on up. I hope you live near Glover Park or have a car. Or Uber. Yay. Yay, Uber. You can keep it. All right. Now on to round 5.
At the end of round 4, the score is press 19, politicians 20. Mausoleum. Oh, the theme of this round is words related to Halloween. Mausoleum.
Okay. Mausoleum. Mausoleum.
Scythe or scythe.
Can you use that in a sentence, please?
Carly was fairly sure that the scythe in the Grim Reaper's hand wasn't for cutting grass. This is an implement used for cutting grass.
Scythe.
Correct.
This word has a homonym. The word is wraith. This wraith is a ghost, a specter.
Sorry, it's a what?
Wraith, meaning ghost or specter.
Could you use it in a sentence?
Sure. What Leonard thought was a vengeful wraith turned out to be 2 mops and a rag.
What is the language of origin for wraith?
Wraith is of unknown origin.
For good reason. And are there any other spellings for wraith?
Well, there are homonyms, but there's only one correct correct spelling in the dictionary.
Wraith. W-R-A-I-T-H? Wraith? Yes?
Bilious.
What?
Bilious.
Can you define bilious, please?
Bilious means sickeningly unpleasant, of a kind that makes one queasy, nauseating, revolting.
Can you use it in a sentence?
After eating all her Halloween candy in one sitting, Trixie found the sight of food nothing short of bilious for days.
Language of origin?
I went from Latin to French.
Bilious. B-I-L-L-I-O-U-S.
Bilious is spelled B-I-L-I-O-U-S. Cemetery.
Cemetery. C-E-M-E-T-E-R-Y.
Irascible.
All right. Give me the language of origin.
Irascible is originally Latin, but the word went through French before becoming English. Latin to French to English. Irascible, irascible.
I-R-A-S-C-I-B-L-E.
Correct.
Exhumation.
And can you define that, please?
Exhumation is the act or process of taking out of a place of burial, disinterring, or digging up.
E-X-H-U-M-A-T-I-O-N.
Correct.
Macabre.
Macabre. M-A-C-A-B-R-E.
Melancholy.
Melancholy. M-E-L-A-N-C-H-O-L-Y. Melancholy.
Stygian.
Can you give me a definition, please?
Characteristic of death.
The country of origin, please.
The first part of this word is from a Greek name, and the second is an English combining form.
And in a sentence?
A black robe, a papier-mâché sickle, and some grayish makeup completed Sean's Stygian Halloween costume. Stygian or Stygian?
S-T-Y-G-I-A-N.
Correct.
At the end of round 5, the score is press 23, politicians 25. The theme of this round is NSFB words. That is, words that may not be suitable for the National Spelling Bee.
I wouldn't know any of those.
We'll leave you to
Is this
figure
ain't?
out why. Okay, ready?
Yes.
Dongle.
dongle. Can you define it to begin with?
A dongle is a small device that plugs into a computer and serves as an adapter or as a security measure to enable the use of certain features, such as a particular piece of software.
And language of origin is this?
Well, it's perhaps an alternation of a word that is probably Scandinavian.
So dongle.
Yeah, it's perhaps probably Scandinavian.
So D-O-N-G-E-L.
Dongle is D-O-N-G-L-E. Infarction.
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 Infarction or infarction?
The second. Infarction.
Infarction. Can you use it in a sentence, please?
Sure. Angina is usually much less serious than a myocardial infarction because in the former there is no tissue death in the heart muscle.
I-N-F-A-R-C-T-I-O-N.
Uvula. This is the hanging fleshy lobe in the middle of the posterior border of the soft palate.
Oh, sorry, there was a wraith that just went. I was distracted. Could you say that again, please?
Uvula. It's that fleshy lobe in the back of your throat.
That fleshy lobe. What is the language of origin of uvula?
Uvula is from Latin.
Uvula, U-V-U-L-A, uvula.
Rectory.
Rectory. Can you use it in a sentence?
The committee decided to hold the charity bake sale at the old rectory.
R-E-C-T-O-R-Y. Rectory.
Assonance.
Please pronounce it again.
Assonance. This is relatively close juxtaposition of similar sounds, especially of vowels.
Oh, antonym.
No, assonance.
I'm sorry, I'm having trouble understanding the pronunciation.
So it's where you get relatively similar vowel sounds juxtaposed with each other. Assonance.
Assonant.
Assonance. Listen to the ending. Assonance.
Assonant.
Assonance.
Okay. I am having trouble understanding what you're saying. Tell me
Let me just go up there and tell you.
Assonant.
Assonance.
With a T on it. Never mind.
Listen to the ending. Assonance.
Got it. And give me the meaning again.
Relatively close juxtaposition of similar sounds, especially of vowels.
A-S-O-N-A-N-C-E.
Assonance is spelled A-S-S-O-N-A-N-C-E. Fungible.
Fungible. F-U-N-G-I-B-L-E.
Unction.
UNCTION.
Peccadillo.
Can you define that?
A peccadillo is a slight offense, a petty fault.
Can you use it in a sentence again, or use it in a sentence?
Kathy explained to the officer after the bar brawl by saying that to her, making fun of NCIS actor Mark Harmon was no mere peccadillo.
PECCADILLO.
Damson. Damson. It's a fruit of a rather small, compact plum. It's a kind of plum.
A damson.
Damson.
I thought you said Kovefi. What is the language of origin of damson?
It's from a Syrian geographical name that went through Latin to English.
Jeez. This could be it for me. I want to just give a shout out to the people from the 8th Congressional District of Maryland tonight. Let's see. Damson. Would you pronounce it for me one more time, if you would?
Damson.
And it's a small plum, like
Yes.
a mini plum. Okay. DAMSEN.
Damson is spelled DAMSON.
Appeal the ruling of the chair. Thank you.
Okay. There
You
they
see this
come
belt?
again.
This belt is dope, right? I'm gonna steal the belt, no matter who wins. All right, that's not true. Our next prize is a $50 gift card for the Dish and Dram in Kensington, Maryland. Shout out to the Inkton owner. Zena Poland is in the audience tonight. We'd like to thank her for her donation. Numéro 520-456 in the mix. No one? Oh. It's not big enough to wear around my head. Does that work? There we go. Sorry, I'm messing around. There we go. The next prize is $100 for the downtown DC eatery Del Fresco's Grill. It's where we had our fantasy draft for the undefeated this year. Winning in that league, by the by. We'd like to again thank Anthony Hesilius for making this donation possible. And the winner is 520388. Come on down. Ah! You get to spin the wheel. We're not even checking tickets, so people could be lying. I'm kidding. There you go. Thank you. All right, let's get to it. You guys good? I don't care about them. You guys good? No, I'm joking. Good luck.
The score is Press 27, Politicians 27. This round's theme is unusual college sports team nicknames. Weevil.
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 Singular.
Yes, it's any of numerous snout beetles.
Weevil. Weevil.
Tejano.
Tejano. Being with the Dallas Morning News, this would be terrible if I can't do this. Tejano.
Chanticleer.
Chanticleer. Coastal Carolina? Is that? I may not spell it, but I get credit for that. I love the NCAA tournament. Chanticleer. Chanticleer. Chanticleer.
Correct.
Toreros.
Toreros. Can somebody bring me a whiskey before we? Can you use it in a sentence?
Jimmy was disappointed to learn that the University of San Diego Toreros don't actually field a bullfighting team.
Oh, okay. Toreros. Toreros. One R.
Toreros is spelled Toreros.
Tar Heels.
Let's see if I can find that here. No, I'm sorry. I guess it's not unusual enough. Billiken.
Say it again, please.
Billiken. It's a squat, smiling comic figure used as a mascot. A billiken.
A billiken.
Sounds right.
And what team?
St. Louis University. It has a statue of the billiken there.
No idea. Billikens. Is it plural or singular?
It's a singular noun.
Singular noun. And the
Listen to the ending again.
Billiken.
Billiken. Billikun.
Billiken is spelled Billiken.
Learning some new words today.
Osprey or osprey.
Osprey. All right. Osprey.
Correct.
Paladin.
Palladin.
Paladin is spelled Paladin. Yeoman. This is a plural noun. Yeoman or yeomen.
Can you put it in a sentence, please?
Oberlin College athletic teams play under the nickname the Yeomen. So logically, their official mascot is an albino squirrel.
And it's plural, you said?
Yes, it's a plural noun. Yeomen or yeoman.
Yeomen?
Correct.
At the end of round 7, the score is press 30, politicians 29.
They got 4 points every round. It's tough. Dr. Bailey.
Oh, yeah, sorry. The theme of this round is things we celebrate, weird national holidays. Macadamia.
We celebrate macadamia.
Every year, Melanie looks forward to celebrating National Macadamia Nut Day, mostly because she loves saying the word macadamia over and
Let
over
me try
and
to
over.
spell Macadamia. Macadamia.
Saxophone.
Saxophone. Saxophone.
Correct.
Cellophane.
Really? First of all, who celebrates that?
Well, this guy named Tim wishes that National Cellophane Tape Day would fall during the holidays instead of in May, so that he could more easily justify his habit of using entire dispensers worth of tape on every gift he wraps.
What's the date in May? When
I'm
is
not
it?
sure. We can
National
probably look it up.
Cellophane Day. All right. And what is the language of origin for cellophane?
Cellophane entered English after being formed in French from Latin and Greek elements. Looks like it's May 27th.
I'll add that to my calendar. Cellophane, CELLOPHANE?
Oh boy, what's that? Oh. Yes. Yes.
Hey, yeah, we're good.
I didn't mean to pass you up. What? Take your pick.
Beer break, everybody.
It's all
It's all
right.
good. You're familiar with that.
We're full service hosts.
This is perfect.
You guys drink all you want.
Clarahue.
It's like I needed that whiskey. Huh. Okay, definition, please.
A clarahue is a light verse quatrain in lines usually of varying lengths, rhyming scheme AABB, and making a statement usually concerning a person whose name typically supplies the initial rhyme.
Language of origin.
Language of origin, it's from an English name, Clarahue.
Clarahue. From an English name. Let's see. What else can I ask?
A sentence?
Use it in a sentence.
For
Like
National,
two sentences?
for National Clarahue Day, Gabriel wanted to write a Clarahue about President Grover Cleveland, but he couldn't think of a good rhyme.
CLARAHUE. No.
Clarahue is spelled CLERIHEW.
Oh, hey. Double fisting it. All right, spelling.
Zucchini.
Zucchini. Ooh. Zucchini or zucchini? I'm having a weird. I should cook more. That's what I'm learning from this. I'm just gonna go with ZUCCHINI.
Haiku.
Can you, a definition, please?
An unrhymed verse form of Japanese origin having 3 lines containing usually 5, 7, and 5 syllables respectively, referring in some way to one of the seasons of the year.
H-A-I-K-U.
Ah, okay.
Woo!
Let's do this.
Bring it on.
Here we go.
Oh, wait, the white wine. Who had the white wine?
What? You
Nobody?
okay?
Nobody?
You good?
I thought somebody had the white wine.
Oh yes, we have one more white wine, and we
There's a
don't know
white
who it
wine?
went to. One of our contestants, you abandoned a white wine. Anybody?
All right, y'all's
Contestants,
lost.
you can
If you want a white wine, feel free.
If you want a white wine, we
You
have
just
one
gotta
at
make the
at
trek. We're
host
joking.
table.
We'll bring it to
You
you.
have to talk to us, so I'm sorry.
All right, it's
Here we
time for our
go.
2 big prizes of the night. First up, a gift card to the Willard Intercontinental Washington, a neighbor of the National Press Club. Thanks again to Anthony Hasilius for making this donation possible. What you do with that is your choice.
Woo, yeah. Somebody's excited out there.
Right?
So.
Number 520535.
Ooh. Yep, we got a winner coming up from the back. Come on down. All right. The time has come. It is. Could Eric Sanchez please join us on stage as we raffle off a Nickelback album that he got signed by Senator Ben Sass of Nebraska?
I feel like you need to tell the Chicago Rocks.
Yeah. Would you like to tell the story?
I was worried y'all would make me tell the story because it's about as weird as this item as it is, but I'll give you all the abridged version. Obviously, there are enough reporters here to understand the Ben Sass Nickelback affiliation. So about a month ago, I met with him after tweeting him asking if he'd be available for a beer. He said yes. I went to his office. So I presented this Nickelback album to him. Obviously, we have some members present. There's a gift rule that says you can receive gifts, but in some events, you have to publicly display what is given to you, to your constituency. So obviously, Ben Sass, being smart enough to say, I don't want this Nickelback album, in my office, appropriately signed it, I reject this gift, please leave, Ben Sass. So,
sorry.
So now, my former treasure can be your future mantelpiece if the number is correct. This is the greatest honor of my life, so it's great to be here this evening.
Here we go.
Let's see. All right, so number 520437.
Oh,
Here we go.
You, sir, get to take this home. Aren't you so excited? Yeah.
Congratulations.
Yeah.
What an honor.
Congrats. And thank you for donating.
Absolutely happy.
Thank you.
Absolutely. Thank you.
All right. So we have a couple more rounds. We are down to 3 and 2.
Don't forget, though, 4th Estate open a little later if you want to get some food,
Yes.
snacks after the event.
And if you want to
I like
buy your
snacks.
contestants more drinks, I think we already know what they want. So onward.
White wine, though? We
White
doing
wine
that?
still
We doing
available
that?
on our table.
Let me know.
At the end of round 8, we're at press 33, politicians 31.
Pick up a point every time.
Vermilion. Oh, the theme. Yeah, this is autumnal words.
Autumnal words. Vermilion. V-E-R-M-I-L-L-I-O-N. Good.
This word has a homonym. The word is rime. It's a covering of minute ice crystals on a cold surface that is formed by the condensation of atmospheric vapor at temperatures below freezing. It's also called frost.
And the language of origin, please?
Rime is originally English.
Rhyme.
Rime.
And can you use it in a sentence, please?
Rime may occur in large feathery flakes, but they lack the crystalline patterns of snowflakes.
And I'm sorry, can you say it again? Is it rhyme or rhine?
Rime.
Rhyme. R-I-M-E.
Before we go any further, just in case the Dallas Morning News is actually covering all of this, my son's a freshman at UT, so I want to be on record saying, hook 'em? Okay.
I gotta tell you, I live on Rhine ice.
So feel free.
My street is Rhine
Rubicund.
Would you repeat that?
Rubicund. It means inclining to redness, ruddy. Rubicund or rubicund.
Why is that autumnal? Would you use it in a sentence, perhaps?
Corey's face is always rubicund and dry after walking to work on a windy fall day.
Mine too. What's the origin of that word, rubicund?
It's from Latin, rubicund.
Rubicund, R-U-B-I-C-U-N-D, rubicund?
Foliageous.
Foliageous? Ooh. Season of mists and mellow fruitfulness up in here. Okay. Can you use it in a sentence?
Samantha noticed that several tombstones in the cemetery were decorated with foliageous designs.
Is that like leafy? Sort of like with some foliage on there?
Exactly.
All right, here we go. It's been nice hanging out with everyone, just in case. F-O-L-I-A-G-E-O-U-S. Yes!
Kohlrabi.
Can you give me a definition, please?
Any of a variety of cabbages having an edible stem that becomes greatly enlarged, fleshy, and turnip-shaped.
And what's the country of origin?
It's from an originally German word.
Kohlrabi is. Can you pronounce it again?
Kohlrabi. Can you say it? Can you say it again?
Yes. Could you say it again?
Kohlrabi. Can you say it again?
Kohlrabi.
Sounds good.
Kohlrabi. Kohlrabe. How do you spell it, actually?
Kohlrabi.
Ah, okay.
There's no real announcement here. I just wanted to say, because I forgot, hi, Ma.
At the end of round 9, the score is press, 35, politicians, 33. The theme of this round is U.S. eponyms. Boysenberry.
Boysenberry. B-O-Y-S-E-N-B-E-R-R-Y. Boysenberry.
Derringer.
Derringer. Can you use that in a sentence?
The Derringer with which John Wilkes Booth shot President Lincoln is now on display at Ford's Theater.
D-E-R-R-I-N-G-E-R. I-N-G-E-R.
Dewey. This word has a homonym. It's a system of classifying library books.
Where would one find the spelling books in the Dewey system? What's the origin of Dewey?
Dewey's from an American name.
Dewey.
I'm not sure their classification.
Dewey, D-E-W-E-Y, Dewey.
Fermium.
Fermium, like the element?
Yes, a radioactive metallic element artificially produced.
All right, let's go with F-E-R-M-I-U-M.
At the end of round 10, we have press 37, politicians 35. And we move on to U.S. rivers.
The Potomac?
We should be so lucky.
Yes, we should be. Yeah.
Kuskokwim.
I'd like to give a shout out to everybody in the 8th District of Virginia. So if you could repeat it and then use it in a sentence.
Kuskokwim. The name of the Kuskokwim River, which is broad and flat after it descends the mountains, is a loose transliteration of a Yupik word meaning big, slow-moving thing.
In Kuskokwim?
Kuskokwim. It's about 600 miles long, southwestern Alaska, flows southwest into Kuskokwim Bay.
Let's try Kuskaquim. Bye. Thank you.
Kuskokwim is spelled Kuskokwim. Pecos.
Pecos. Are there alternative pronunciations?
Not in the dictionary.
Can you tell me where it is?
Yes, I can. It's a river in eastern New Mexico and western Texas, flowing southeast into the Rio Grande.
P-E-C-O-S.
Brazos.
Can you help me with that one? Yeah. Brazos. B-R-A-Z-O-S. Brazos.
Tanana.
What?
Tanana.
Tanana? Tanana? Where is this river?
This is a river about 550 miles long in eastern and central Alaska, flowing northwest into the Yukon River.
Tanana.
Tanana.
Tananong?
Tanana.
Tanana. Hey, what was Beethoven's favorite river? Tanana. Okay. Well, language of origin is from the locals?
It's from a United States geographical name. For some reason, the dictionary doesn't give the etymology of proper names.
Tanana. Ta-na-na-na, hey, hey, hey. Goodbye. T-A-N-I-N-A-W?
Tanana is spelled T-A-N-A-N-A. At the end of round 11, our score is press 38, politicians 36.
Come on, Ted. Pick it up, Ted. I'd like the daily double.
We're out of themed rounds.
All right. No more rivers, please.
Stela. It could be confused with a similar word. This stela is a slab or pillar of stone, usually carved or inscribed and used for commemorative purposes.
What's the origin of stela?
It went from Greek to Latin.
Can you use it in a sentence?
Yes. The Mayan stela was intricately carved and stood next to the stone altar.
Can you fit it within a theme? Stela, S-T-I-L-A, stela.
Stela is spelled S-T-E-L-A.
Ah.
This word has a near homonym. Fretum. This fretum is an arm of the sea, a comparatively narrow passageway connecting two large bodies of water. Fretum.
I have to say, every time I've watched you do this with the kids, I've always suspected you were making these words up. Can you tell me the language of origin, please?
Fretum is from Latin.
And can you use it in a sentence, please?
For centuries, sailors going from the Atlantic to the Pacific traveled through a fretum known as the Strait of Magellan.
F-R-I-T-O-M.
Fretum is spelled F-R-E-T-U-M.
So close, except for not being close.
So that was your first one wrong.
That's my
so
first
you
one wrong.
get to go again.
Bring it on. Come on. Come.
Somatotype. Also somatotype.
Somatotype. Language of origin, please.
It's from two elements that passed both from Greek to Latin.
And can you give me the definition, please?
A somatotype is a body type, physique.
And a sentence, please.
Considering Jacob's thin, slight build, the physician classified his somatotype as ectomorphic.
Somatotype. S-O-M-A-T-O-T-Y-P-E.
Stay up here.
The
You got the belts?
Winner and
did
still
it.
champion.
Hold it on up. Oh, wait, you need the stand so you can take it home. Do you have any words to say to the crowd about your win?
Use them into the microphone, please.
I am all out of words. This was really freaky.